Hello, everyone.
Lista, ya estamos listos.
Hello, Vishal. Hola, Erika.
Hola, hola.
Today I'm hosting Vishal and Erika, and we are going to talk about relationships and Indian families. And our interview would be a little bit different because we are going to speak in two languages, as it's more comfortable for Erika to speak in her mother tongue in Spanish. So Vishal will be helping us to translate because I don't think so many people can understand and speak Spanish. So let's start. And first of all, I would like to ask you to introduce yourself a little bit, like where are you from, what do you do, so that our listeners can know you a little bit better. So let's start with the girl, ladies first, with Erika.
Okay. Hay un comentario que dice, अरे नहाया हुआ हूँ भाई, लेकिन तेरे को कैसे पता? Sí, Laura está preguntando por la introducción un poquito, mi amor, para que
Ok.
la gente, la audiencia nos conozca. Ajá.
Ok. ¿De mí? ¿Quién soy yo y todo?
Sí,
Ok.
sí, para ti,
Bueno,
por favor.
entonces me presento. Mi nombre es Erika. Soy colombiana. Vivo aquí en la capital de Colombia, Bogotá. Soy de profesión, soy psicóloga y no sé qué más quieran saber de mí.
Yes, that's perfect. I
Sí, muy
understood
bien.
everything, Vishal, so you don't need to translate for me. Yes,
No,
maybe you can
I won't
translate
be doing it.
for other people. Yeah, just a little bit. Yes, because yeah, for me it was clear. Yeah, what she said.
Yeah. No, well, her name is Erika, and she practices psychology, and she's a professional also, and she lives in Colombia, Bogota, and yeah, she is my partner.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a very obvious fact. Yes. Okay, can you please introduce yourself a little bit, Vishal? Yeah, where are you from? What do you do? Yes, so that we know you as well.
Okay, yeah. So my name is Vishal, and I'm from India, the state near capital. It's Haryana, the state, and I know many languages. So that's why I'm interested in the linguistics, and I also work in a company, as an executive. So, and I like poetry also. Yes.
That's great. Yes. May I start and ask you one question? Really, I want to know how did you get this idea to start learning Spanish? Why Spanish? Was you fascinated by Spanish culture, by people, or I don't know? Is there any other reason why did you decide to learn this language?
Well, that is interesting because in the starting, well, I have always been a good, disciplined person. So one day I started, like in December, I started learning like a foreign language. I wanted to choose between French and Spanish, but I didn't like the culture and the diversity the Spanish has. Spanish has a little bit more, mass, more profound, the culture and everything, the history. So I started it and after 6 months of Duolingo, I get like very good in the grasping the concepts and everything. So after I guess 8-9 months, now 1 year I guess, then I joined the Instituto Cervantes in New Delhi. We have it, the Spanish Embassy, and then I adopted it as a professional,
So how
career.
did it take for you to learn Spanish fluently?
In total, I can say 1.5 year I was able to understand B2 level, right? And but to get to the B2 Delhi exam level, like the international level B2, I had to practice half a year more, like 6 months more because I was interacting with the natives.
Yes.
And practicing on the applications to understand the different accents. So I can say 2 years. Yeah.
That's really amazing. That's pretty fast because you never went to any Spanish speaking country, I guess. So you learned just everything.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
That's
Yes.
nice. Yes. Yeah. So I will come back to this question again a little bit more in more details. But first of all, I would like to ask you like the most, I think, popular question. How did you guys meet each other? Like, could you please share your beautiful love story with us? Yeah. I don't know who wants to tell.
Okay.
Vishal,
No,
Erika, please.
we will hear the version of Erika also. Yeah, we will hear the version of Erika also. Que mi amor, que como nos conocimos, podemos mencionar como una aplicación de aprendizaje de los idiomas, ¿sí? Y pues no mencionar mucha gente que como el nombre para que no invaden así, ¿no? Entonces, por favor, sí, como nos conocimos en la
Oh,
vida, bueno, en línea, sí.
Bueno, nos conocimos por una aplicación que se llama High Local, pero fue para practicar el hindi. Entonces ahí ya conocíamos a varias personas de México, Perú, Brasil. Bueno, entonces ahí estaba Vishal y empezamos a hablar y bueno, una cosa llegó a la otra y bueno, ahí fue. Una aplicación para aprender el idioma, yo creo que Duolingo podría ser. Y High Local también es bueno para aprender idiomas.
Y, y, y nosotros conocimos a Asha, ¿no?
Sí, nosotros nos conocimos en High Local. Lo que pasa es que siempre quise conocer, siempre. En la pandemia, no sé, como que revolucionó un montón mi vida y tuve nuevos sueños. Uno de esos sueños fue pues conocer las 7 maravillas del mundo. Así que eh, la primera, el primer destino que tuve en mi mente fue el Taj Mahal. Entonces, ahí fue cuando dije, bueno, tengo que aprender algún idioma porque si no me voy a perder por allá en la India. Y bueno, así fue que empecé a conocer a Vishal.
Ella quería encontrar el símbolo del amor, pero ella encontró
Oh,
el amor. Ajá.
sí,
Sí.
sí. Bueno, eso es.
Well, yeah, I will like how do you say resume? No, resume.
yes,
Uh,
yes,
yeah, I will.
Vishal, because I understood something, but I guess not everything.
Yes. No, I will
Yes.
brief you in just some seconds. That she wanted in the pandemic. She wanted to learn. She wanted to visit India and wanted to see 7 wonders of the world. And she started with which has the more distance, the India, because the Taj Mahal is very famous. And in that process, she 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 got to know the culture, the people, and also started learning Hindi. And that's why she entered into the application to practice Hindi in the language learning practice. And there I had the group, you know, the Mexican people, the Argentinian, and I had the fixed group. I had WhatsApp group also with that people, and we used to practice every day. So she entered and she started practicing, and also we get to know. And for 1-2 months, we were friends first. We used to talk, and after that, little by little. So
Yes.
something like this.
Yes, I understand now. Yes, thank you for for your explanation. So, yes, because Erika mentioned that she wanted to learn Hindi and she wanted to visit India. So, were you interested in Indian culture before you met each other?
No, I was, of course, it is my culture, but yeah,
No,
Erika,
just
she was.
oh yes, if she was really interested in Indian culture, yeah, that's why she
Uh,
wanted to yes learn Hindi and to visit India.
I think she has an internet connection. Meanwhile, I will respond for me. No, she wanted to visit India so that she can enjoy the Taj Mahal view and everything and visit there. So for that, she started learning and get to know about the culture of the India. She started learning Hindi, interacting with the people, with the different groups, different Colombian people or different Latin American people who went there, who went to India. And of course, they said it's different and it's something very hard for people to get because every country is very dangerous, in certain way. So to protect herself, so, for the safety and security, she started learning a little bit of Hindi and to get to know the culture and what to do, what to not to do. Sí, mi amor, estamos hablando de que te interesaba la cultura de India antes que de conocerme o solamente hacía por alguna otra razón de ella no tiene buena
There's
conexión.
some problem
She doesn't have good
connection.
connection.
Yeah, because again,
Yes.
that's why I was kind of worried.
I think
It,
it's it's Instagram.
yeah, because you know sometimes, and the more people I invite, like, and especially if they're located in different countries, yeah, the worse it become. Yeah, so maybe the problem might connect. No, I don't think, because we have a terrible weather today, so I don't know, but I think it's not from my side. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I think. Let me try again. I hope we will be able to continue, because that's
No, of course, it's a temporary thing, I guess.
Hola, disculpen. Excuse
Hola,
me.
Latina.
Ya, ahora estoy aquí. ¿Qué me preguntabas?
¿Que te interesaba India, su cultura, la gente, idioma hindi antes de conocerme o no?
Me interesaba conocer India, no más. Sí, conocer sobre todo las 7 maravillas del mundo. Entonces, el Taj Mahal, Machu Picchu, bueno, muchas. Entonces, solamente era por eso. Mi sueño siempre ha sido como conocer las 7 maravillas, no tanto la cultura. Entonces, eso fue lo que me motivó al
Ay,
principio, pero llegó
ok,
Vishal y evolucionó
bueno.
y me cambió todo y ahora puedo decir Namaste, Tum que se jo, Ab que se jo, Omerana América Geme, Colombia Retijum y cosas así, pero claro, un montón de cosas.
wow. क्या बात है.
Sí.
Yeah, so you're learning Hindi at the moment, as I understood.
Dime,
¿Estás aprendiendo hindi en este momento? Más o
un
menos.
poquitico. Puedo decir ver a tapear y cosas así.
Sí, palabras claves de este tema sobre el
Sí,
amor. Ya.
sí, 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 eso es. Pero eso fue, por eso no tanto la cultura, sino pues el tema del viaje a conocer las 7 maravillas del mundo.
Yes, yes, I understood. Yeah.
Oye,
So
pero dile,
yes,
dile.
what I wanted to ask as well, like, you said that, okay, you were first talking as friends for some time, but how fast
Ajá.
did you
Ajá.
understand? I want to ask Erika, you will translate her, that you are the one, really. Like, which qualities of Vishal impressed you the most? What did you like the most about him?
Ok, ella dice que primero, por ejemplo, estuvimos amigos, ¿no? Entonces, ¿cuánto tiempo duró esa amistad y después, ¿por qué te ríes? Y después de eso, des- después de cuánto tiempo te pareció como, sí, Nati, es así. Y también, ¿cuáles habilidades o cualidades míos te gustaron más?
Ok, nosotros duramos como amigos unos 4, 5 meses, siempre. Es que fue como muy raro, de verdad. Fue muy extraño lo que sucedió porque no fue como
Ajá.
planificado. Él, o sea, nos veíamos como amigos, no más. Pero no sé, supongo que son
Ujú.
cosas de la vida que cuando dos personas están destinadas, pues como que cambia tu forma de ver, lo que sé yo. Y, ¿cuál era la otra pregunta? Se me olvidó.
Que las cualidades mías.
Y lo que me gustó de él era, que él es muy inteligente, sobre todo para el tema de los idiomas. También muy respetuoso, muy caballero, demasiado, demasiado caballero. Entonces, siempre me pregunta como, ¿te puedo hacer una pregunta? Y yo, claro, lo puedes hacer. ¿Te puedo llamar? Y yo, pues por supuesto. Entonces, eso me llamó mucho la atención porque, digamos que en mi cultura no se ve tanto el respeto hacia la mujer. Entonces, fue como que algo que me empezó a gustar. Eso es.
Entonces, respeto, like respect.
Yeah.
Inteligencia, my intelligence.
Yes.
Caballero, que soy, like I'm very
Yes.
gentleman-like. And also before that, she mentioned that it was like something weird, because we didn't know. And when we started liking each other, it was not all of a sudden, but it was gradual. And of course, one other thing, we didn't rush into the relationship. Something very interesting to know is that for 2 months we were like only friends,
Yeah.
right? And then we started having feelings, and then we to protect ourselves, to protect our heart and to our mind, how harsh can the relationships can be. So we established for 2 months that we will for the third and fourth month, we said that we will see if we really do have feelings for each other. It was like a pre boyfriend girlfriend phase. So we start doing that, and then we got to know that we really like the person, or it's just an attraction, or can we accept that person with the flaws, we can say she or he has. So in that sense, we were very comfortable, we were very very tranquil. So we didn't judge, we didn't like, oh, I love you with the starting with the first day. No, we didn't say that. We were more into like, yeah, we will see how it goes, and then we will see. Yeah.
Yes, I think that's the best way. Just to know each other, yes, and then yeah, it happened. One question I would like to ask both of you actually, and the question is, did you ever think that you would be in a relationship with someone from a totally different culture? Yeah. I don't know who wants to start, yeah, but you can translate this.
Erika, yeah. Que habías pensado que estaría en una relación con un extranjero tan guapo,
No,
lindo, Nati.
guapo. No, 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 no. Realmente no he pensado en eso. O sea, mis proyectos realmente era vivir una vida de viaje. ¿Sí? Aquí en Colombia le hicimos mochileando. Entonces, viajar así, conociendo varios lugares del país, pero hasta ahí. Pero llegó el señor aquí y me hechizó. Entonces, es culpa de él. Hola Lore, Lore, ¿cómo estás? Claro que sí, voy a ir a la India pronto.
See, well, she mentions that what you said. What was that? Wait. ¿Cuál era la pregunta?
Que si tenía está con una persona.
Ah, sí,
Sí.
no. Pues, yeah, she said no, she didn't think about it because she only wanted to travel the world, see the seven wonders of the world, and explore India, Asia, and Europe, and most of the like Mexico and Peru. So these countries, and she loves traveling. Every year she travels also to some distant places and something like this. And ¿qué otra cosa dijiste, mi amor?
Que tú me hechizaste.
Ah, sí. No, pues ella dice como, no, she says like jokingly that it was my fault that I, made her fall in love, because I was like loving and everything. Just
Yes.
lovebirds talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
You did like a magic to me or something,
Yeah, you
something like
did some
this.
black magic, yeah.
Yeah, we Indians are an expert. Yeah.
Yes, that's true. That's why I said it. So, what about you, Vishal? Did you ever think that you will be loving someone from a totally different country, from someone from Colombia?
No, well, the only thing about Colombia I knew was Pablo Escobar. So I never thought of knowing. No, dije que antes de conocer a cualquier persona, yo sabía solamente de Pablo Escobar. So
Claro.
I never thought, of course, because for me it was like, yeah, well, I see myself as a romantic person, I love poetry, write also, drawing and everything. So I had this fantasy also to have a good partner, who can be with me in all of the times and who is loving. But to marry a foreigner now, because you can see my color, like you can see also in the comments that people don't see me as handsome in India. So to
Yeah,
get to
I
marry
say
a foreigner,
guys who are writing that it's very important to talk like
yeah.
Singapore, and face is not the most thing. Yeah,
So
it's all about the person.
so exactly. So I live in this society where I don't see myself as handsome. People don't see me as a handsome. So I never thought about it. But yeah, of course, I subconsciously wanted a good partner like Erika, who is loving and caring, like this.
Yes, yes, of course, yeah. And this is a big problem in Indian society, I would say, yeah, that
Hmm.
people judge by, I don't know, by especially by skin color or something. I don't know. They have this obsession with the white
Yes.
that they think that only white people are beautiful and the rest are not. But I don't agree at all with that. I'm very against this type
No,
of
of course.
comments or like when someone say me like this. But everyone is beautiful. Yeah, you should first. You shouldn't care about these things. I think it's more important that how person is. Yeah, can be a wonderful person. Yeah.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
So what I want to ask both of you again, the reaction of your families when you told them, yes, that you're in love with a foreigner, yes, with someone from a totally different cultures. I'm very curious to know your experience, Vishal, because I know how difficult
Yeah.
India, because some parents are really strict. They just and you know that arranged marriages are most popular in India, yes, and it's normal that parents find like girls or boys for their kids. So when you told them that you are in love with someone from a totally different culture, yeah, what was their reaction?
So, you want to hear from me first or from Erika?
You can start, yeah, since I mentioned about how it is.
Ok,
Yes.
entonces mi amor, voy a responder su pregunta y después es tu turno. Ella pregunta de cómo fue la reacción de nuestra familia,
Okay.
¿sí? Cuando ellos supieron de eso. Bueno, comienzo yo en inglés y después sería tu turno, ¿vale? Por favor. Bueno, permiso. So, I will start. Of course, I was very nervous, to be honest, to talk with my family about it. First, I started with my mother, you know, and it's more
Yeah,
easy, it's more easy.
mothers
Madre,
are
yeah.
more soft,
So,
yeah, and understanding.
yes, yeah. So I mentioned her, and all of my life, I've been a kind of person who have the friends who are girls, but who has never invited them to the house. So for my parents, my image is like a decent, good boy who follows the culture, follows the parents, and whatever they say and everything. So it was for them like a very new thing that we didn't know about it. It can happen. So, but they took it really well. My mother was very glad. She only says that if she is for you, and then you both will be together, in this way. We just want you guys to be happy and everything. And my father, well, he, of course, he has doubts, fathers are fathers. So he has questions and everything, how the country is, how the person are, they're totally different culture, what you're gonna eat if you go, and things like this.
Yes,
So if somebody kidnaps you or somebody took your passport, and if you go to jail, how we will help you, like the basic
yes.
fatherly love he shows. But apart from that, he only wants that we as a couple also, and me also, we are successful in our lives, and yeah, we don't have much problems and everything, to have a happy life. Yeah, this was the experience.
They were not really against it. You know how some parents can be like shocked or yeah, yeah,
Yes.
no. So it was kind of smooth journey for you, let's say.
No, 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 not smooth, I can say, but of course they didn't say no like directly, but I had to talk them into it. show them the country, show them the area, and of course, but the main point they are afraid is the name the Colombia has. You know, it has a bad name because of the drugs and the
Yeah.
mafia and everything. I don't know if if it is true or not. I've never went there, but the internet, the media, the YouTube, it shows it like this, that Colombia is very dangerous.
Yeah.
So that's why they are more worried about it in that sense, not about the girl, but about the country in overall. Like they don't want me to get into trouble. That's why.
Yeah, because I used to work with a Colombian girl, and she told me that it's a very unsafe place. If you go out, you should keep an eye on your belongings because it can be stolen. Like you can walk with your phone, someone can just take it from you or something like that. Yeah, so I don't know. I have another friend who lives there, and she's in love with this country. She said that it's amazing place, amazing people. She's married to Colombian as well, and she's very happy
Uh-huh.
there. So, you know, it depends. I think everyone says differently. So, yes.
Yeah. Entonces yo dije, mi amor, que mi mamá como bien, sí, normal, como aceptó y dijo como un poco de como bendiciones para nosotros, para nuestro futuro. Y más que otra cosa, mi papá está preocupado por la seguridad y la fama que tiene Colombia y esas cosas, ¿no? Pues normal, como los padres tienen las preocupaciones para los hijos, no sobre la chica, sino que para vivir y para como algunos que no le mete como pata en otra situación difícil así.
Sí, 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 es cierto.
Sí.
Bueno, por mi familia, pues ellos confían mucho en mi criterio. Entonces,
Ujú,
realmente no fue algo difícil, ¿no?
ujú.
Pues obviamente al principio hay nervios, no tanto de parte mía, de parte de él. Él sí casi se desmaya.
Claro. Because I had the exam, I had to be nervous. Yeah.
Sí, sí, sí.
Examen
Y,
tenía yo.
ah, examen, sí.
Examen,
Mm,
sí.
pero, o sea, a nivel general, bien. Mis hermanos también aceptaron. Mi papá, pues normal. Mi papá es un poco celoso, entonces con él sí hay que trabajar un poco en ese aspecto. Pero mi mamá sí, súper tranqui. Incluso considero que son buenos amigos, ellos dos. O sea, Vishal y mi mamá.
So basically, she says that her father is a little bit jealous, you know, like the father with the girls are.
Yes.
Normally, her mother very, very, very calm, very loving, I can say, because when I talked with her, cuando habla con tu madre, entonces ella, she was, you know, saying she was helping me because I was very nervous, and she was like, no, don't worry, just relax, you know, and because it's hard, you know, when you are in front of an.
Mm.
So it was a good experience, and she says that her brothers are okay, you know, very happy with that. For me to go there, or she to come here, for you know, for the relation, or basically on the over the relation, she is they're very happy, and yeah.
Great. So both families approved your relationship, let's say. Yes, so that's really nice to hear. I see one question in Spanish. Maybe you can translate it for me because, yeah, something Hindi.
Yes, please.
Yes, can you please? I don't know. I'm not sure that I understood it correctly.
Uh-huh. Which question?
Can you see it like I see in the comments? Because I'm not sure
Okay, let me
I
see.
pronounced it correctly. Aprendió español para ti. Aprendiste
Aprendió
para...
español para
Esa
ti.
es una pregunta para mí. No, mira, lo que pasa es que cuando yo lo conocí, él ya sabía español. Él ya tenía un B2, B algo de español. Entonces, finalmente él
Más
aprendió
que B2.
por él, no por mí. Sino que cuando yo vi que, había un indio que sabía español, yo dije, él me va a ayudar con unas palabras claves para no
En
morirme
hindi.
allá. Pero, bueno, ya saben, todo fue como tan circunstancial y ahí me quedé con el chico.
También quiero mencionar que cuando estamos amigos, estamos planeando que tú viajarás y después yo te ayudaré en ese viaje y todo. So, when we were friends in the friend phase, so of course, she had plans to visit in 2020. Well, I don't know. So in that case, she was ready to come and visit, and I was her like guide, guide friend to help her with Hindi and with the Taj Mahal, with Delhi to guide her, to so that she won't get robbed or she won't get something like this. So we did enjoy that part also, because we were planning, we were investigating like which like in Goa also, like we can visit Goa also, and we can visit on the hills, although it depends on it's snowing or not.
Yes.
So it was good, yeah.
Yes. So another question, just after you said all this, yeah, when are you planning to meet, guys? Yeah. Anytime soon, yeah.
Anda.
Are you planning to come to India, Erika, first, or are you planning to visit Colombia first? So when will it happen?
¿Cuándo conoceremos en la vida real?
Bueno, eso es una primicia. Casi no hemos hablado de eso, pero este año sí o sí nos vamos a encontrar. Debemos mirar en qué mes, porque obviamente debemos quemar como todas las alternativas. O bien sea para que Vishal venga a Colombia, y si no se logra, pues simplemente yo me voy. Eso ya es un hecho.
So the plan is that we are both ready to visit whichever country
Yes.
to meet, because the goal is to meet this year, whichever way possible. If I can go, like, because from India it's sometimes hard to get visa. If I go, then yeah, we meet there and like this. If I cannot in some possibilities, then she will come, and then we will meet. This is the plan.
Yes, and is it really so difficult for an Indian to get visa to South America? Because I don't know anything about it. I'm just kind of surprised. Why?
Well, firstly, there are not many tourists who want to visit there, because you need to know Spanish, right?
Yeah.
So basically, it's not hard, I would say, but you find a few people who can share their experiences, and of course, nobody like apply visa like every day,
Yeah.
So we don't know basic terms and conditions, and what we have to comply with, what requirements are there. So we have to investigate a lot, and if there are some of the peculiarities, then they can reject it, and then we have to apply for some time, like 5-6 months. So that is the thing.
Yes, yes. But I think tourist visa.
And yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, the one of our friend kept Akshay mentioned this, that it is true. The embassies people also say that yes, that from Ecuador, from this middle South American countries, Indians go there, and from there to Mexico, and from there to USA. So they do that, and that's why the embassies investigate thoroughly before providing visa for Indians, because they are sometimes illegal activities for that. And when I went there to get more information in the embassy, the New Delhi, many people mentioned it, like they are very close. The Colombian embassy, Ecuador embassy, they're close, and we had the cases in which some of the guys were trying to illegally get the visa, no, and then enter in the USA or in the Mexico for some purposes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gracias.
That's why they won't allow every Indian.
Yes, I can
Sí, mi
imagine.
amor. No, mencioné.
Un comentario,
Ajá.
un chico, sobre la dificultad.
Sí. Anerol.
Lore,
Chicos, entonces lo que les puede ayudar es estar para ustedes.
ella
Ay, qué
es de
amable.
qué linda, sí.
Sí. No, pues les mencioné que es como la gente, como indios, algunas veces ellos adoptan esas maneras ilegales para entrar en Estados Unidos desde México, primero obteniendo visas de Ecuador y esos países, y después las embajadas chequean muy profundamente en cómo muy restricciones tiene para dar visa a los indios, por eso es un poco difícil. Se ha preguntado que por qué es tan difícil para un indio tener visa o recibir o obtener visa de América Sur.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know about that, to be honest. Okay, I knew that a lot of Indians, they go, for example, to Russia and then from Russia to other countries. So Russia is very famous, like a point
Yeah.
to go to the other places. Yeah, but about
Yes,
other
it
countries,
is
yeah,
big.
I heard something, yeah, that some people just go to Mexico. Yeah, I think Mexico is popular for that, but other countries, not really. But that said, yeah, actually, that because of such examples, yeah, the genuine people are suffering and they don't provide visas to everyone.
Yes, exactly. Like you mentioned that some of the Indian boys ask frequently about the numbers and harass sometimes in a
Yeah,
certain way the women's, so it maligns the image of every other Indian also, like Indians are like this, they are bothersome, they are troublesome and everything, they try to um, disturb, yeah. Well, I'm recalling the word in Spanish, but it's different in English, yeah. So
yes,
like this, so it is it establishes a different image.
yes, it is really sad, yeah, because I don't like to generalize people. I know that there are good and bad people everywhere. So I will not say that, okay, because of some bad examples, I will just say that, oh, Indians are bad or something, or Russians are bad, yeah. But some people don't trust them anymore. That's actually sad, yeah. They can be very nice people, but they think that all of them are like this. Yeah. So I can see some
Yeah, the misconceptions
yeah, so it's not easy now to
also.
from Russia to Europe. Yeah, yeah, I think now not so many possibilities are left. Yeah, to escape to Western
Yes.
world. Yes, but what I would like to ask Erika, what do you think? What makes Indians different from other nationalities? If you compare with Colombians, what are the main differences?
Can you repeat? I didn't hear because the connection was a little weak from your side.
I was asking what makes Indians different from other nationalities if we compare
Ah,
with Colombians.
okay.
Yes.
Okay. ¿Cómo es que India es diferente de otro, como en comparación con otros países? India, como un país.
Pues todo es diferente, todo,
Todo.
desde la cultura, todo. En la cultura, o sea, ¿qué es diferente para mí en Colombia? ¿De la India? Sí. No, pues todo. La gente, la cultura, el atuendo, la comida. La comida también se me hace súper, hiper, mega diferente. Entonces, incluso, ¿saben? Les voy a contar algo acá muy chistoso que me pasó cuando conocí a mi suegra, a mi mami, y es que ella le decía a Vishal,
Ajá.
ella come carne, ¿sabías que ella come carne? Y yo, sí, soy
Sí.
un estotero, lo acepto, me declaro culpable. Entonces, claro, todo es muy, muy distinto, pero creo que uno debe aprender y entender que lo único constante en la vida son los cambios.
Yes. No, we should we have to adapt to the changes, and India is very diverse, the food, the culture, the people, and also when I presented my mother, then she asked to me, does she eat meat? And I was like, yes, of course. So it was like this. So totally, it is different, yeah, and it is beautiful. The difference.
Yes. And if I ask about let's compare a little bit. Okay, I know that everyone is different, but of course Erika doesn't know maybe other Indians. But if we talk about Indian men and Colombian men, what are the
Uh-huh.
main
Oh.
differences?
Well,
Yeah. Because I can imagine they are not the same. I heard that Latino
Exactly.
men, they are like, like machos, like, yeah, they like to flirt with girls, like something like that. Yeah.
Sí, ¿cuál es la diferencia entre un hombre colombiano y un chico de la India?
Sí, como hombres en general, podemos decir, sí.
Pero mucha. Es que no, pues no puedo generalizar. Aquí hago un paréntesis, no generalizamos. Pero desde mi experiencia, creo que, pues es que igual solamente conozco un chico de la India, que es Vishal. Entonces voy a hablar desde Vishal y los pocos chicos que conozco aquí en Colombia. Y es que, digamos, los colombianos, quizás también por un tema cultural, acostumbrados a que todo sea muy informal. O sea, no se proyectan algo para toda la vida, sino tener varias novias durante muchos años, ¿sí? En cambio, en la India creo que eso no es así, o sea, si ya te presenta a tus padres, ejemplo, el chico, pues simplemente ya sabes que es como un anillo de compromiso virtual o, mejor dicho, ya estás casado. Entonces, si eres de las chicas,
Sí.
las personas que estás, no sé, proyectándote a tener un hogar en un futuro, pues digo yo que esa es la diferencia entre un chico de Colombia a un chico de la India. No puedo decir que es que son más detallistas que los colombianos, porque los colombianos también son detallistas, o los
Ajá, ajá.
Richard es muy detallista conmigo, entonces sí depende mucho de la persona con la que tú te relaciones, pero esa es una de las principales diferencias. El tema de cómo nos proyectamos a un futuro. Colombia casi no se da eso.
Yeah, basically, Indian men are more like they are more one girl person, one woman, and Colombian men are more they want to go out with many women,
That's what.
and they are yes. So they have this temporary mindset. If they start a project or they go out with one girl, so they have to change it. They want to change it. They are not that consistent.
Yes.
And because of our culture, we can say, or anything particular in India, we are more like Indian men are more dedicated, you can say, to one woman only. And she mentioned also she doesn't know that much about Indian men in depth because she only knows one, like me,
Yes.
and that's why she's not generalizing it.
Yes, of course, of course. I can understand. Yeah. So it's not easy to find a serious Latin American man. There. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I don't know if it will be offensive to mention this, but I have seen many cases without, of course, I get to know. Well, I look this side because I have the map, the world map. That's why I look at it.
Yes.
So, basically, basically, I have noticed. I have many friends. I have many known person because I talk with them and I practice my languages. So they mentioned that there are great number of single mom, right?
No. Okay.
So what men do is they have the children, like if they are girlfriend or boyfriend, they have the children in their 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th year, and then they leave. Then they leave for another girl. Or sometimes what happens is the girl is 25, she has two kids, and then the man leaves also. Leave them, leave the family. So there are many single mothers. In that sense, you can analyze that the men sometimes they are not responsible in that area also.
Yes, but I would say the same about Russian men. There are also two mothers in Russia. Yeah. No, but one I would
Yes.
say it's a little bit different because in Russia a lot of couples they get married very early and they get kids very early and then they can't handle the relation anymore. Yeah, and then they get divorced. Yeah, this is the most common.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's a little bit
Hmm.
different, but yeah, they have also the same problem in Russia. Yeah, a lot of single mothers and it's not easy. Yeah, and I would like to ask the same question to you, Vishal. What do you think? What is the main
Okay.
difference between, I would not say, okay, Colombian girl, let's say Latina girl and Indian girls. The main differences according to you.
Diga.
Okay, well, I would say I'm not that experienced,
No, according
in knowing the
to
girls and
what you
yeah.
observe with
So I will talk according to my observation and I will interpret according to me. See, so I would say there are certain restrictions in Indian society over women, right? Every society has, of course,
yes.
but in comparison to Latin America and the Latinas, Indian women have to submit to the power of the society, what the society demands of them to be a good mother, to good wife, and she cannot explore much of the ideas or these possibilities of life,
Mm-hmm.
but Latin Americans, they are more independent. They have their choices. They choose what they want to, and they experiment with different types of ideas and different types of jobs, different types of like they want to visit the world. They want to visit different countries, and they are also there are some similarities. Like people are open-minded, people are loving in both of the countries. More like so yeah, in that sense they are similar, but in certain ways there is this difference which I mentioned.
Yes, no, because it's nice to know just because I met a lot of Indians, I met a lot of Latinas, so I can see what can be the difference, but to listen to another experience,
Yes.
nice. Yes. And I wanted to ask you, how long have you been already in a long distance relationship? Because you didn't really mention which year did you meet each other. So,
Okay. Bueno, we will talk with Erika a little bit if you don't mind, and then I will answer it, okay?
yes, sure.
Okay, so ella pregunta que como cuántos meses duramos con la relación a distancia y en qué año empezamos, mi
Empezamos.
amor,
¿Cuántos
la
años hemos
relación.
durado ¿Cuántos años llevamos ya?
Sí,
Llevamos un año, un año y 2 meses. Sí, 2 meses, un año y 2 meses. Y de conocidos,
sí,
vamos a completar más o menos 2 años.
Yes, so you know each other for 2 years and you're in the relationship 1 year and 2 months. Yes?
yes,
Is it
yes,
correct? I understood.
yeah.
Yes.
After this meeting, you will have learned the Spanish also.
Yeah, I think I need to invite you more often. Yeah, in 6 months, it would be much better. Yes. Yeah, because some words, because I learned French a little bit, and I think for Spanish speakers to learn French is very easy. So there are a lot of similarities, I think, and from the grammar point as well. So, and I was trying to learn Spanish. That's why I can catch up with some words here. I can understand the meaning. So, what I wanted to ask actually, you have been in a long distance relationship, and I know it's pretty difficult. Yeah, I think not everyone can handle it. A lot of couples break because it's important. Like, of course, you want to meet each other, you want to feel each other, so it's normal. We are all humans. Yeah. So I would like to ask you, what would you recommend other couples who are not together? How to make maybe this separation easier, or what you do for that? I don't know, maybe like to meet like live all the time, to have video calls all the time. So what would you recommend?
Ok, qué recomiendas, mi amor, para las parejas que están en la misma situación de nosotros, como nosotros, ¿no? Eso, que para
Bueno,
facilitar la separación.
pues una de las cosas que yo les recomiendo a las personas que están en una relación a distancia es inicialmente la comunicación. No solamente la comunicación normal, sino la comunicación asertiva, es saber decir las cosas que pensamos de una forma adecuada. 2, decir las cosas, sí, pero en el momento que hay que decirlas. No esperar un mes, ni 2 meses, ni 3 meses, porque eso se vuelve una bolita de nieve y se vuelve terrible. Ya hemos experimentado eso y hemos aprendido un montón de eso. Y lo otro,
Claro.
siempre está como pendiente de la pareja. Ahora, yo, digamos, trabajo, pero antes trabajaba y estudiaba. Entonces, tiempo casi no tenía. Pero, sin embargo, yo trataba de buscar mis breaks o mis horas de almuerzo o antes de acostarme a dormir, llamarlo, enviarle un mensaje, decirle que estoy bien, ¿sí? Como demostrarle de verdad que para la otra persona es importante para ti, ¿sí? Entonces, yo creería que esas tres cosas son fundamentales, porque la comunicación está todo.
Yes.
Mi amor, vamos a resumir y después podrías continuar. Okay, the communication is very important. Assertive communication, so that you can be true to your feelings, and then you can mention what you really mean. Not that on the face you say, oh no, it's okay, and deep down you want to say something, you want to communicate something, and also like being honest, you will avoid the situations like jealousy and the anger and everything. And the segundo, mi amor, después de comunicación.
El tema de estar pendiente de tu pareja.
Yes. So to be in like, how would I say that? I don't know. Well, it's different. It's different in English. It will be different in English if I translate it.
Yes.
But you can say that be be like be ready, be ready to attend to her, like literal translation, to her or him, to the needs, to the communication, and how they're feeling, to communicate like regularly. And if she needs something, she needs time, or he needs time, then they give them their space and time, and of course understand,
Mhm.
compatibility and understanding that if other person is not responding, it's not that he or she doesn't like you, maybe she or she is busy, right? The person is busy or doing something else, and not get too much of it, like things getting personal. You don't have to take personal everything, and maintain a certain respect between both of you guys. Because if it's not respect or honesty, then it will be like, how would I say it? The relation is not that loyal, I would say,
Yes.
because if there is no honesty, you can say, oh, the distance is like thousands of kilometers. You will be doing something, and then you can say, no, well, I love you, and I'm doing this, and bye bye. And on the other side, you can do whatever you want to,
Yes.
right? So confidence is the key. Confidence is the key. Confiar, yeah. To have no, the word is not confidence.
Trust. Yeah, I think
Confi
trust is
Trust, yeah. Thank you.
important. Yeah, that
Yes,
so you're not together if you don't trust your partner, or he or she might be doing something.
yeah,
You will never know because she's not with you. You can't see her. You can't meet her regularly, and
yeah.
no trust. Yeah, it won't work out.
And that is the yes, yeah. And that is the reason also why people like insecure, I would say, people feels insecure more, and they don't want to place trust on a person who lives thousands of kilometers, and that's why most of the time it won't function, the long distance relationships.
Yes,
And
that's why.
to resolve it is to be honest.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
And I
that's it.
heard from many couples who are in a long distance relationship that they fight a lot. And I think one reason it's kind of very important reason when, for example, they don't have a common language. They don't really understand maybe each other very well. So imagine if you don't
Yeah,
speak Spanish, I think it would be very difficult for you to communicate, to understand each other like in a perfect way, what you really want to say. Well,
exactly,
that's
exactly.
misunderstanding. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you something, you don't understand me correctly. Okay, we start fighting. Okay, why did you say that?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes, exactly. And I can add to your point. This is very good point, because when I learn language, and while learning and speaking, the intonation is also very important.
yeah,
And in a way, if you if some it has happened many times. For example, if I say something in Spanish and I don't say it in a way it should have said, I should have said, right? And then the other person can feel offended.
Yeah.
Por ejemplo, mi amor, que la diferencia que no supero, no tengo el dominio así como tú en español, por eso para mí una frase o una palabra puede significar algo diferente que tú, ¿sabes? For example, if I say, in English, and in Spanish you say entiende, entiende, entiende. So entiende is very harsh in Spanish. If you say like entiende, like I am saying the other person, I'm seeing other person as someone less intelligent. Like, do you understand? Do you understand? In English, it can be a little bit normal, but in Spanish, it's different. So we have to take care of these things so that it won't. Now consider this: if we are in a fight, and I say, "No, I didn't mean like this. You see, you understand?" And I say, "Entiende," and it was like the big explosion. Why are you saying? Do you think I don't understand? So
Yeah.
things like this. So we have to.
Yes. Different of
Revela.
that's why I don't understand how people who don't have one common language can actually be in relation. For me, it's something I don't know, difficult to understand. I think it's very important to understand each other. Otherwise, if I can't talk properly or just on with the basic phrases, it would be so boring for me. I don't know, but a lot of couples somehow they survive. They say, "Okay, Google Translator always helps."
Yes.
So I don't know.
Yes, yes, yes. No, well, before knowing her, I had this whole community, and many people knew me, and we used to talk regularly. So I had a big lead on that. But of course, I didn't know very basic things about this, like love language in Spanish,
Mhm.
and how to be more polite in that sense, because English is harsh, and I speak Haryanvi, right? I'm from Haryana, so Haryanvi is more like you are like hitting somebody, right? We say in Hindi
I
also,
heard
like
you
you're
always.
hitting. Yeah, yeah. So I had to make it more sweet by choosing the words correctly, and because the fights before in the starting was like this, like, why are you talking to me like this, why are you being harsh, right?
Yeah.
So it was more like that before, but then we have to learn these, we have to accept also the fact that we have to change, we have to better ourselves in certain ways, and we have to lower our ego also. We don't have to have ego if we want to be in a relationship, in a happy relationship, if we want to,
Yes.
and the other, apart from other things. Yeah.
Yes, of course. There are so many things. Yes, always to find compromises. Yeah, I think in intercultural relationship it's even more important than in any.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
Very.
yeah, you have to compromise a lot. I would say. Yes.
I wouldn't say compromise. The word I can choose is adapt, because everything is new to you first, and then because when you see one time one thing, then you will be like surprised. But if you see, oh, in this culture it is normal, it is like this, so we start seeing that thing as normal in that culture, according to that culture. Yeah.
Of course.
Although many Latin American people want to agree with it, because still they cannot understand why we worship like cows, right? And and things like that. So yeah.
Yeah, or yeah, there are many things can be very shocking. I'm not talking about Latin Americans only. I'm just talking about everyone. They're like, if you don't know Indian culture, yes. If you don't understand why it is like that, yeah, something can be really shocking. Yeah, I would say, honestly, yes.
Yeah, no, I want to take just a couple of seconds, and I want to thank Erika, because she knew some of the culture before, and many of the time she understand the reference, what I'm saying and how am I saying, and why these things are happening like they are happening in here. So many times she understand that, and she doesn't, react in a bad way, in a disrespectful way, that why is it like this. So yeah, I will of course thank her in that case.
Yeah, yes, I think no, I think it's very
Yeah.
important
She's
for
she's very
now.
flexible. She's very flexible in her thinking and in the adaptation process and to the understandability, yeah,
Yes,
of the culture.
yeah. So, would you like to translate that to thank you? No,
No, she
no.
knows that. No, te agradecí, mi amor, como que tú entiendes muchas veces los contextos y, y también no reacciona como así, ¿no? En una mala forma, que por qué sucede eso en India, por qué no. Entonces te estaba ofreciendo como gracias para eso, para ser más comprensible, por ser más comprensible. Sí, muchas gracias, mi vida.
Un gusto, mi vida.
Sí.
That's so sweet. I really like the pronunciation. That's why I was always attracted to this language. Yeah, but never got a chance to learn it. Really. Yeah.
Yeah.
One more question I would like to ask you, Erika. How do you like
Yeah.
Indian cuisine? Yeah. Did you try it? What is your favorite dish if you try it? Is it too spicy for you? Because I know some foreigners, they can't handle it. And I heard that I think in Colombia you don't eat very spicy food. As I remember, when
No,
I
no,
talked
no.
to Jo from Colombia, she said that it's difficult to handle Indian food. It's too spicy.
Yes. I have to have a green chili in my food, and I like that spicy. But for her, no. Por favor, mi amor, explica que si te gusta o no te gusta la comida picante.
No, no,
Sí,
no, no.
claro.
Neji, neji. Nada de eso. No me gusta la comida.
Y también menciona platos que te gustan de India o si te parece bien o que gustaría probar o algo así, que no tiene
Lo que me
carne. Claro.
gustaría probar es la azúcar. Y lo otro, la tortilla, quizás lo único, porque se me hace como
Tortilla. No, ¿cómo se dice tortilla en hindi?
tortilla.
Sí, pero en hindi.
Ah, no, no sé cómo se dice en hindi.
Roti,
Ah,
roti,
roti,
roti.
chapati,
¿Sabías?
roti,
Sí, sí, sí,
chapati.
sí, sí. Ajá.
Eso, por ahí, lo único. Mientras tanto, o sea, es que no podría decir qué comería y qué no comería hasta no probarlo.
Sí. Y tampoco queremos promocionar que la gente, a algunos no le gusta vegetales acá.
Lo que pasa es que en Colombia no se come con picante, entonces para mí
Sí.
ver un yogur con condimentos es muy extraño. Para mí un yogur con condimentos es algo de oh, oh.
Yeah.
Y ya, pero tocas esperar, probar.
Sí, probar muchas cosas de India. Primero, más importantes, claro.
Sí, sí, sí.
Okay, so no, well, she says that she's surprised that we eat yogurt with spices, like raita. You have heard, right? Raita. So she was very surprised about that, and yeah, she mentioned chapati and some of the things. But the idea is until or unless she hasn't tried all of them, she cannot say like which one is her favorite. And in Colombia, they don't make it too spicy, and they don't have many restaurants who make like original Indian food sometimes because they make it according. No, there are not many, and they make it according to the society, not the society, no,
Yes.
the Colombian people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have heard it when some of the Indians go there, they take the masalas with them, the curry masala, the biryani masala. So they take over, they take
Yeah.
them from here to Colombia, then they prepare food.
Yeah.
Because what they get there is very little spicy because Colombians cannot handle it.
Yes.
So
I heard,
for
yeah.
us to make no, please.
Yes, no, I wanted to say that as I understood that in Colombia people don't eat spicy food. The only Mexicans they can handle very spicy food. They have very spicy dishes and they use I think more spices because I had one interview with a few Latin American girls, and we were comparing actually Indian food with Latin American food. So that's how I came to know. Yeah. So that's why I asked Erika if she can handle like spicy food because
No, no, no.
yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, especially if they put red chilies. Yeah, I think it just ruined the taste. You know, you don't feel anything. You don't feel the taste. You just your mouth is burning. Yeah. So I don't
Yes, yeah.
understand why. Yeah.
I like the green ones. I like the green chili more.
Yes. What
Yeah,
I
red ones
yes. Yes.
red ones we eat rarely in our house because it is bad for the stomach.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah. What I like just cut one green chili on top of dish and it's perfect. Yeah. Yeah, but I think not everyone can handle it. Yes, and that's the problem because some
The
Indians they eat very spicy
strong
south.
ones. Strong ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think in the north also some people eat very spicy food. Yeah, and Vishal, what about Latin American cuisine? Did you try it? I will not specify like Colombian or Mexican. Did you ever try it, or do you like something like your favorite dish?
Yes, one of the interesting things we share in our photos is the food, the recipes. Like if we are having, for example, I'm having dinner here and she's having breakfast there. So it's every day it is like this,
Yeah.
right? So we share what we are eating today, what is new, what we have. And since India has different seasons, so we have different, like, the to drink, to eat, and different type of vegetables, so we share them. And from that I can see that I would like to try,
Yes.
the eggs and fish. Yeah, I would, because it had been my desire of, from a long time to try fish. But I have this fear that the scales can choke my throat, and I can die, so I have this fear. Apart from that, there are certain vegetables like arepas. They're like tortillas, but with queso, with the cheese inside of them.
Uh-huh.
And they're very interesting. And something like this, they have I don't remember the name, but they have this a dish in which they have meat, they have maize, right? And some other things. That is also
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. But are you vegetarian? Do you eat chicken or something?
Uh, well, I don't prefer eating meat, but chicken is, yeah, I have tried. Eggs and chicken I have tried,
Yeah.
and fish also I would like to try, but not meat. I don't like meat.
Yes, yes, because that's what I heard that in South America people eat a lot of meat, a lot of beef. Yes,
Yes, yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah, really. Yeah, especially I think Argentina, Mexico, I would say everywhere probably. Yeah, they eat a lot of meat. Yes, that's why.
Yeah,
I was even
yeah. They,
asking, I think, Japan,
uh-huh.
if person is a vegetarian, will he be able to survive in South America? Is there something what vegetarian can eat? Yeah, because yeah.
Yeah.
So you didn't really try any like let's say South American dish.
No, no, because here we cannot get them, of course. And since I live close to Delhi, and in my state also, I can get fish, but they are not that fresh, I would say, because they are at least 1 day old, right? Because they have to transport them from the sea to the. So I don't want to. I am afraid of, like I mentioned, with the
Yes.
diseases and everything.
Yeah.
So I want something that is home cooked, and we don't cook in home. Yeah,
Yes,
the fish.
I understand. But I would imagine that in Delhi they should have some South American or at least Mexican restaurants. I would imagine. I don't know.
Yes, yeah, yeah. No, taco is famous here. Yeah, tacos are famous, of course.
Yeah. Yes.
And other things also. I haven't explored that much Delhi, in that area about the food, but they have tacos. Plus, India has a lot of variety. We don't get to try all of them. Also, we have a lot. Yeah.
Yes. I think quesadillas are very famous. Yeah, this.
Quesadillas, okay, yes.
Yes, yeah, but okay, it's more maybe famous in Mexico. We often make at home because it's also okay. You can make it with meat, but we eat vegetarian version. It's very tasty actually. Yeah, and
Okay,
we
okay.
make, yeah. So yeah,
Oh,
so I
oh.
just want to ask about languages because Erika mentioned that she is learning Hindi. How do you learn Hindi? By yourself, or you attend any classes, or Vishal teaching you? How does it happen?
Ok. Ya, tu experiencia con Hindi, mi amor, y si estás aprendiendo, y cómo lo aprendiste, con Vishal, con otra gente, o cómo te parece Hindi en
Bueno,
general, esa es la
yo sé
idea.
lo básico, muy básico en hindi, el saludo,
Ujú.
estoy bien y bueno, básico, muy básico.
Ah,
Inicié a aprender por YouTube, empecé a mirar así como videos de personas que como que enseñan lo básico, porque es que, como lo decía, mi idea inicialmente era aprender palabras para cuando fuera a viajar, porque mi idea era viajar sola. Entonces, esas palabras básicas para el viaje es las que yo aprendí. Luego conocí a Vishal y el profesor Vishal cada rato me regañaba. No, mentiras, él no me regaña. Pero sí me
sí.
enseñó unas palabras, no, palabras ya no, frases grandototas. O sea, digamos, mientras uno no se dice te amo o I love you, sí, en inglés, en hindi es mektum sepia, como, oh my God, qué palabra tan grande para decir cositas. Entonces, sí, ahí voy aprendiendo poquito.
Yes. No, the experience is good, and she learned some of the basic phrases. Before, the idea was to survive in India. Basic,
Yeah.
like, can you help me, or what is this place called? Where is this route goes? How can I take the bus? Something like this. But after getting to know me, after meeting me, she started practicing a little bit more, and also more this vocabulary of love and everything.
But is she learning by herself or with some teacher or some online classes or something?
Before, she used to learn with they had this group, they had the reunions,
Mm-hmm.
you meetings, yeah, meetings once in a week before to get to know me. And after that also she changed some of the
Yes.
teachers, because they were not that consistent
Yeah.
before, and they were doing it as a part time and everything, because not many people know Spanish and Hindi and want to teach
Yeah.
them. So then I recommended some of the applications, then we practiced together, then I taught her many things, and she also practiced a little bit more, and her dedication and everything, because Hindi is very hard, very tough. So
Oh,
she can introduce very well in the channel. Also, she introduced herself and some of the phrases, like you are invited to our channel, subscribe and everything. So this type of thing, yes, she can. Mhm.
that's great.
And my parents were very surprised when she um, recorded a video presenting herself and the family, and talking totally in Hindi, and they were like, "What?" And my family was very surprised.
Of course, I can imagine. And is it difficult for you, Erika, to learn Hindi? Because you know that, for example, I think for you, Vishal, to learn Spanish, was it easy? I think you learn pretty fast, so I don't think it was really difficult. Was it?
Uh, no, well, it was not that fast, but yeah, it was hard because it is different from English and Hindi. So of course I had to practice, but yeah, I was doing well because the Latin American people are really
Yeah,
friendly, very good natured,
yeah.
and they really helped me. If I made mistakes, they didn't laugh like the Indian guys. If you speak wrongly in public or with your friend in English in
Mhm.
India, then they will laugh. Oh, you pronounced it, mispronounced it. But the Latin American people, they were like, no, amigo, like my friend, it is like this, or you can also say it like this. We speak it like this. So it was really like Not that much I learned from my professors, but from my friends. I had like one or two notebooks from my institute,
Mhm.
but I have four, five, more than four, five with learning with my friends. Like they told me one verb and I used to write it. So I learned more with them. They are very friendly people. And nowadays she is practicing, but little by little. And of course, she doesn't need that much for me, but for my family, yeah, she is learning
Yes,
with
of
me.
course. Oh, I heard it about French people that if you make mistake, they will really point it out that you didn't pronounce correctly or you said something wrong. Yeah, that's why I didn't like this attitude. You know, it's not nice when people really, because they can see that you are a foreigner, you are trying your best. Yeah, so they shouldn't be like, okay, like so strict. Yeah, that's why I didn't really wanted to continue with my,
Yes.
yeah, because of that reason. Yeah, that's nice. But for Erika, is it really difficult for you to learn Hindi or not so much? Because it's a totally different language. I can imagine everything script. When you know, first of all, people say, "How can you write in Hindi? It's so difficult. We can't even imagine. How is it possible?" Yeah, but I don't know.
Yes,
When you
yes.
learn as a child and when you learn as adult, it's like two different things, I can say, because when I was a child it was so easy. If I would start learning now, I think it would be much more difficult.
Sí, fue difícil para ti, mi amor, ¿no? El hindi y también, por ejemplo, para Laura, ella empezó a aprender hindi desde como cuando era niña, entonces fue un poco fácil para ella aprender hindi, pero para ti es como aprendiste después, entonces fue muy difícil para ti, ¿cierto?
Sí, así es. Al principio fue demasiado difícil y sigue siendo difícil. Yo creo que es que un idioma es un mundo, o sea, nunca se aprende en su totalidad, siempre hay palabras nuevas, sobre todo si hay jergas,
Sí.
las jergas a uno lo confunden un montón. Entonces, pues sí, ahí vamos poco a poco.
Yeah, we are getting there in Hindi. Yeah, she's learning, and of course, it is hard,
Yeah,
still hard.
yes, I can imagine.
Yes.
Yeah, everything, pronunciation, I think many people struggle with pronunciation. Yeah, because you don't, in some languages you don't have this strong nasal, you know, like when you have to say. And they write it also different. If you learn, if you just read what is written with like if you write some word in Hindi and English, and if you pronounce it the same way like it's written, then it would be wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes. Yes. No, it is. Yeah, it is
but
hard. Uh-huh.
simple words like latki. Yeah, you don't write R, you write D, but you don't pronounce the latki or something. Yeah, you need to
Yeah.
pronounce it, of course.
Complexities.
Yes, and
Yeah, it is very. It's very big. Uh-huh.
yes, and I
The language is very
think the
big.
worst part, I think, because if you try to compare with your mother tongue, for me, the worst part is to know is it a masculine or feminine. It's like it's you know, yeah. I think
Yeah,
the most
with all of the
part,
languages.
yeah, with all languages, I think if you learn a new language, because if you try to compare with your, it would be a mess. Yeah, I stopped trying to compare with Russian because it's not, and with Hindi, I would say it's even more difficult because it's not always like they say
Yes.
words ending with I, they're feminine, and like with A, they're masculine, but it's not true. It's not always the case.
Yes, like in Spanish, it also changes everything. Like if you say I'm a boy, entonces un chico.
Yeah,
Un
yeah,
chico. But I'm a girl, una chica. So both changes both things. Una, chica, chico. And in Hindi also, but in Hindi verb changes. Like मैं जा रहा हूँ.
yes,
Que como hombre, pero मैं जा रही हूँ es como una
yeah,
mujer. It's like a
yes.
woman. Yeah.
No,
That's why it is difficult.
but everything is changing. You know, you need to know what is the gender of the word before you say something. Like
Huh?
pani. If you really follow the rule that everything with I
Yes.
is feminine, but pani is not feminine. Pani is masculine.
Exactly. And you know, es muy chistoso, muchos extranjeros hablando. I will say it in English also. Muchos extranjeros diciendo que like I have seen many foreigners saying मैं जाती हूँ. Es un hombre, pero él no sabe que el verbo también, the verb also will be conjugated. So he says that मैं जाती हूँ or मैं खाती हूँ, así, and they get confused because in English the verb doesn't change.
Yes.
According to the subject. Yes.
Yes, that's true. That's why it's pretty difficult. You really need to memorize the right gender for particular word. Yeah. Tough job.
Yes,
I
of
would say.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And okay.
in Spanish also you will have this problem of the genders because you have to memorize it. Not memorize, but with practice you will get it. And the same with Portuguese, same with German. They're this like this, they're
No,
gender oriented.
German
Yeah.
have even neutral, not only masculine, feminine, but also neutral. Yes, it's even worse. Yeah.
Spanish also it has three,
In
and Portuguese also.
we have three. Yeah, it's like, and in German it's weird. Like the word "go" does match, and it's in neutral. It's not masculine.
Yes,
It's not feminine.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's
Restaurant also, that's the Restaurant, right? Like this.
yeah.
So it's neutral.
Oh, these are complicated. Yeah, I think you need to be motivated. Really, motivation is the key. If you really like the language, if you really
Exactly.
want to learn it, yeah, you will do it. You can learn it. But if you don't, you're not.
For me, discipline. For me, discipline more than motivation. I like more disciplined to practice and learn languages.
Yeah, I think it's very important. Not everyone can learn just mainly by himself or herself. Yeah, I think. Yeah, and my popular question, which I ask everyone, let's start with Erika. Erika, what would you
Okay.
recommend to the girls who are really, let's say, want to marry an Indian or who are already in relationship with Indian men? How to understand that man is serious enough? How to behave to prevent any mistakes or misunderstanding in the future? What would you recommend based on your experience?
Sí, basado sobre tu experiencia, mi amor, qué te gustaría recomendar a las chicas, a las parejas también en general para evadir, para no que no tengan peleas y para tener más compatibilidad entre como una pareja y también para que ellos puedan suavizar la relación y mejorar la relación a la distancia o como entre cultura?
Sí, ahí hablamos el tema de la confianza. Incluso nos han escrito que cómo reforzamos nosotros la confianza, estando a distancia. Y es que es como complejo porque eso depende mucho de la conexión que tú tengas con la persona, ¿sí? Si yo hablo desde mi experiencia, de mi relación, puedo decir que yo puedo dormir, salir tranquila y hacer lo que yo quiera sin pensar que Vishal está haciendo algo que de pronto me vaya a hacer daño a mí. Entonces, creo que depende mucho de qué tanto conoces a la pareja que está al otro lado de tu país. Depende de cuánto tiempo se tomaron ustedes para formalizar una relación.
Mi, am-
Porque los
mi
procesos...
amor, después, sí, disculpa. Después de un punto les voy a resumir en un segundo. Entonces, después de un punto me avisas y después
Okay.
puedes continuar con la segunda,
No.
por favor. Sí,
Sí, entonces les decía que eso depende mucho del proceso que ustedes hayan tenido en su relación. Yo tengo, digamos, no sé, como una frase y es que los amigos o la relación de amistad puede durar todo lo que quieran, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 años, pero la de noviazgo pues debería ser un poco corto. ¿Eso qué significa? Que entre más tú tomes el tiempo de conocer a la persona que está al otro lado, mucho mejor. Y ya cuando ustedes se sienten seguras, pues obviamente no hay que reforzar la confianza porque ya tuviste el tiempo de conocerlo antes, ¿sí? Entonces creo que es eso, es darle tiempo al tiempo y seguir los procesos para que ustedes no vayan a tener, digamos, ninguna duda. Ahora, si hay temas del pasado, aquí me meto un tema de psicología, que pronto ustedes no han superado o trabajado, pues ya es un tema muy personal. Entonces, les recomiendo empezar a mirar, hacer una inspección de por qué desconfío de la otra persona si no me da motivos. Ejemplo. Eso.
Sí, bueno, obviamente the trust is very important because what she says according to the experience is that she doesn't have to worry about if I'm sleeping because here it is day, there it is night. So she doesn't have to worry about what Vishal is doing and what it is bad or this is good. So trust is very important. And I would like to add, if you want to show trust, then be then also like if you want to receive the trust, from your partner, just like show them, place trust on them, and you can do the trust thing with like commitment, of course, after a certain time. But before in the starting of the relation, you can say the honesty and the respect. You can little by little build the trust, and then you can continue with it in more depth, with more love, with more respect for their family, for their past also, because many of the times we are worried like where this person has been, or he or she has been with many men or many women,
Yeah.
then how will I be according to that and everything. And also to resolve our past traumas, like if they had bad relationships, if they had something difficulty with their friends, with their parents, with their any person in general, or anything that has bothered them, so they have to resolve that also, because you cannot bring that past into the new relationship with the new person
Yeah.
and do the same thing with that, because every person is different. Your partner is with you for a certain reason, for love and
Mhm.
everything. She or he would want to deserves want also the same love or same respect,
Yes.
everything what you would like to. So this is the thing.
Yes. Exactly. I agree. And the same question I would like to ask Vishal, because you know that there are a lot of Indian guys who are actually dreaming about the foreigner girl. They're asking me all the time how to find one. Like, we really want to marry someone
Okay.
different culture, but according to me, not everyone understand why they are looking for a foreigner partner. They cannot even explain sometimes why they want a foreign, just because of the beauty. I don't know. For me, it's a strange reason. What would you recommend to them? I think intercultural relations, not everyone. I don't know if you agree with me or not. Some guys shouldn't even try, I would say, because they should be ready for that. Yeah, they should understand the difference. And some people, it seems that they don't really understand. So, what would you recommend?
Yes. Okay, be ready, guys. So there are some tips and tricks and everything. But first let me clarify that foreigners are not something different. They are also people. They are also human. So at the end, they also want the same things, the basic things. The love, the care, the attention, and the respect, that you understand that person. For example, if somebody marries from the same country, them they also want this compatibility. They also want this relationship to be good, that the both parents are happy in spite of all the differences in their habits or everything. So if you really want to find someone foreign, from a foreign land, be it a man or a woman, first try to make try to save yourself, save your heart in certain way, because you don't know that person, you don't know about the background, the culture and everything. So don't jump into the relationship. First start with the knowing part. You get to know the person, get to know the flaws that person mentions, like I have this flaw, or I do this and I do that. Because after knowing that person, and after confessing the love, after 6 months or one year, then the partner cannot say, no, I like to beat my partner, I like to say bad words to my partner. No, no, the respect is the most basic thing, and I relate respect with love. Like if you have respect for that person, then you have love for that person, right? So that boundary cannot be crossed. And you can respect the person from a foreign land by giving them their space, by understanding them, by knowing their culture, and not just assuming things that these types of person are bad, these types of countries are bad. So know in depth. For example, me, I have a different religion. If we are talking about religion, so I am trying to get to know about Christianity also, and she about me, about my Hinduism, so that we can, not about no adopting, no, so that we can know and we can have a respect for that thing, because without knowing you cannot respect. So get to know your partner, try to give them everything like best, and don't like like guys, seriously, don't bother girls in the comments or in the Instagram that be my girlfriend, be my girl. No, the trick is, guys, the trick is, women don't like this. Women never have like this, because the word is creep. You seem like creep if you comment a girl, oh, you're beautiful, you will you be my girlfriend? No. Start building, like, be more intelligent, use this akka, try to be friend, try to be her friend, try to show what a good person you are, because everybody is good, right? And one action of our cannot define us. So be a good friend, talk with her, and share your things, share your idea, share your goals, your future goals, and hear her also, what she would like to do, what she because everybody has their goals, and nobody wants to drop them because of one person in their life, be it their mother, their father, and their parents. Because what we have to do, we want to do. That's why. So be supportive, be supportive, and also take your stand. Take your stand. It doesn't mean that you like the other country or their culture, or you like their beauty, or you are very fascinated by their intelligence or something, anything. Don't don't lower yourself in that way. Have the self-respect at a good level, so that, because women don't like that. Women don't like that you are in on the floor rolling, oh, be my, you are my lover, and I will do this for you, I will bring stars for you. No, be a man, like, with respect, respect her and treat her well, and many a times listen to her. If she is saying, saying something, be more a listener, be a good listener. These are very basic things, very basic things. But what I have observed in the Indian guys who are flirting on the language applications also, they are flirting. Come on. So I'm saying like this: maintain a proper, uh, like, your body. It doesn't matter you are fat, or you are black, or you're white, or you are very uh, thin, like me. It doesn't matter. It matters is how you maintain yourself, how you keep yourself like active, ready, and personal hygiene, and how you treat other people. And don't go there, don't go out looking for girls. Don't If you want to be with one person, then be a person who 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 attract people in certain way, like, oh, this person is not like flirtatious. So I can place confidence in that person. I can place my trust in that man, because he will not betray me, right? And like things like this. Be more secure about yourself, be more be have some self-respect, have more confidence, establish your career, establish your, I would say, goals. Because a woman always like a man who has goals, and not like, now, okay, so you want to do this, okay, I will do this also. You want to go there, okay, I will go there also. No, but what are your goals, man? You also have to have your interest and your goals and everything. So these are some certain things, and take it slowly, and after 1 or 2 months you will get the results. Yes. And be more clear. Be more clear. If you want to know about the girl, if you want to know about the girl, ask a straight question. Don't ask, oh, I will ask after 2 days, after 3 days, or don't assume think that she loves me, or she ask her, okay, do you love me? or do you want to do this, or do you want to continue with the relationship? Don't assume things, because it is very troublesome.
Yeah, that's true. And as you mentioned, yeah, some Indians, according to me, it doesn't look serious if you see, like, just comment under each girl's profile, okay, hi, I'm single, hi, I'm single. To me, it looks like the guy is not serious at all. How he's expecting that someone will reply to him, oh, yes, I want to be with you.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. To
Exactly.
me, it looks actually funny, childish, I would say. Yeah, I don't know, like, and maybe it's all this influence of Indian cinema as well. All these beautiful words. Yeah, I will bring everything for you. You're the only one. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And I think for foreigner girls it can be actually shocking when on the second day the guy is saying "I love you." Yeah, I think I've heard from girls they think, "Come on, he's not serious. What it is? Like he doesn't know me,
Yeah.
and he's already in love. How is it possible?" I think this Indian mentality,
Yes.
like they can be like that. It's like,
I know, I know, I know.
yeah,
It
no. That's why I
is
really
it is
wanted you to tell what you can suggest to Indians, to other Indians, because a lot of them are,
yes.
I don't know why they want only foreigner partner. There can be different reasons, of course, but as I said, that to say that I want a foreigner because they are beautiful.
And
I
also let me clarify. Also let me clarify. If you marry an Indian girl, it will be like 5% difficult. Right, 5%. But if you marry a foreigner, if you try to marry a foreigner, it will be like 50-60% difficult. Because you have to take care of many things and you have to adapt to many things, like the temperature of the country, their families, their way of talking, their way of eating, their way of dressing also, because many men are possessive in certain ways, right? So they would want they want to put restrictions what the Indian society has put on the girls, like, oh, you cannot walk outside in the short clothes on this type of cloth, so you have to be more respectful for the elders, for the culture. So in that sense, Indian men, like everybody, automatically subconsciously carry this,
yeah,
that a woman should be like this, a man should be like this. So that makes a point in the future for the foreigner partners, intercultural partners. Yes.
yes, of course, there are many factors, and I'm telling all the time that to be in intercultural relation is very challenging. Yeah, it's not so easy.
You have to be,
Oh yes,
yeah, you have to be very open-minded. You
yes,
have to be very open-minded, very
important thing.
flexible. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, if you are not open-minded, yeah, you will end up, I don't know, in a critical situation because there are a lot of differences, especially if I compare Indian culture and Western culture. It's like I don't know, like it's very very different. Like some things, like it's difficult
Yes,
for a girl. It's also difficult because we are used like to dress in a certain way, yeah. And then when we come to India, we
yeah,
can't dress the same way because it will not show that we are not respectful towards the culture. Yeah, first of all, if I start with
exactly.
short skirts, yeah, I just roam around like this. Yeah, it's fine. I can do it in my country. Yeah, let's do it here as well. Yeah, so many things. Yeah, and last question I would like to ask both of you because now you are not together, but where are you guys planning to stay after you get like after you meet, get married? Like, would you prefer to live in India, in Colombia, maybe somewhere else, like third country? It's also possible because many couples, okay, I'm as well one of them, live in a third country. So, what are
¿Qué,
your plans for the future?
qué piensas, mi amor? ¿Dónde quieres vivir conmigo?
Erika,
¿Ya?
would you like to live in India?
No sé, donde sea, donde nos ponga Dios realmente. Pues si es aquí en Colombia bien, si es allí en la India bien, creo que, vuelvo y lo digo, la vida está lleno de, está constantemente en movimiento, entonces ¿por qué no
Sorpresa.
adaptarnos a los cambios? Entre más rápido nos adaptemos, mucho mejor. Ahora, no queremos decir que nuestro futuro, bueno, aunque sí, el futuro es incierto y que no tengamos unas aspiraciones en nuestra relación, sí la tenemos. Lo que pasa es que estamos en un proceso ahorita por tener una relación a distancia. Y si no sale ese plan como queremos, entonces, ¿qué? ¿Nos vamos a frustrar? ¿Vamos a desistir? Pues no. Miramos a ver entonces qué es lo que realmente quiere Dios o la vida, el cosmos para nosotros y conforme a eso, pues nos vamos adaptando. Entonces, donde realmente vayamos a dar como fruto, pues nos vamos a mover.
Yes, it depends on the how the things turn out, how God helps us, because it's not the future is certain, and but we are very much ready to adapt to whichever situation or condition, no, not condition, but yeah, situation that brings life to us. And we are happy with the Indian also, Indian culture and everything, and the Colombian also, very beautiful, both of the countries, both of the cultures, the parents also, they are very welcoming and everything. And we have different opportunities also, because she can work here also as a Spanish teacher, or she can we can start a business. And I have cleared also some of the interviews, and I've got the job in Colombia also, so we are happy with that. And also I have done 2 or 3 courses like diplomas from Colombian Polytechnic and everything. So we have both of the possibilities open. And in the future, we can say we would want to move to some place quiet, I would say, like some island. Colombia has some islands also, and we can also try for Europe. It is also good, some of the good, and also we don't know in future, like 4 or 5 years after today, we can say India will also have a uh, great many facilities and everything. So yeah, we don't know, but we are ready for everything.
Yes, yes. But the main possibilities would be still Colombia or India. Let's say for the nearest future.
Uh,
It's
Colom
like to plan like that.
Colombia, yeah, I would say Colombia.
Esa es
Colombia.
la primera opción, Colombia.
But
Yeah,
Pero
yeah,
o sea, pues vemos que otro. Pero, o sea, nada va a ser uno.
yeah.
Bueno, van a haber muchos obstáculos, yo creo, siempre. Pero
Hmm.
es cómo afrontamos nosotros esos obstáculos. ¿Nos dejamos hasta ahí o realmente seguimos en la lucha? Entonces, creo que por eso nosotros no es que romanticemos el proceso, porque el proceso es complejo, pero sabemos
Hmm.
que es complejo. No decimos que va a ser fácil. Y aún entendiendo eso es que seguimos y decimos, "Ok,
Yeah.
vamos a continuar".
Yes. So we are talking about like from the point of with reality also. We are not fantasizing or like romanticizing that, we have a big, something like this. So we will go according to the with the flow. Yeah, like to be said.
yes, yes, exactly. Yeah. But I like your idea to live in a small island. I think sometimes I really want to
Yeah.
escape. It's the best option, like a few people, yeah,
Yes.
peace, yeah, yes, and preferably among the friendly
Yes.
people, I would say.
Exactly. And in some of the islands of Colombia, we know certain people. We have friends also in different parts of the Latin America. So we get the information like how is the place there, how is the country there, what type of difficulties we have. Plus, she is psychologist,
Mhm.
right? So she can practice her clients. She can maintain her clients like from anywhere in the world. And me, I can teach like languages. I know 4 languages right now. I'm learning fifth, German. So I can help with the languages. So living on island is an option for us. Yeah.
Yeah,
God help us.
no,
Yeah,
it's a good thing because you never know what will happen in the future. Yeah, because now the world is changing.
Yeah.
Everything is not the same
Yes.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. And not saying, and we are not saying for the life, we are living on island for many like 20, 30 years. No, for example, 5, 10 years, and then we have to move to another place, or then we move to another place, something like
So
this. We want
mean
to have
that
the
you're
possibilities open.
open to live like in a different places, different countries.
Yes, totally, totally. Because both of us, nosotros gustamos viajar y podemos adaptarnos en cualquier momento y cualquier país. So we can adapt ourselves according to whichever situation or whatever country we have. We will love to travel.
Yes, I think it's very important again for intercultural couples, if you are in an intercultural relation, to be open, because some Indians, they just think, okay, I don't want to move anywhere from India. If I marry a foreigner, she should come to me, she should live in India, she should adapt to my culture, to my country, I will never leave it. Yeah, I think that maybe it would be difficult to have an intercultural relationship in this case, because it's also possible
Yes.
your partner will not feel comfortable in India, because you never know.
Yes.
Some people like it, some people don't like it.
Yes. Now,
So that's great.
for example, I have to adapt myself with the people, with the food, and with the temperature there. Normal. The language and the job and everything I can maintain. But consider for her, for she has to maintain the language, the culture, the restrictions, and the various types of, like she cannot work under unless she can speak the language, the security also, safety, because she doesn't know the ways, she cannot understand Hindi, she cannot understand people. So in that sense also, for me, it is my responsibility to to select an option,
Yeah,
for both of us, for the safety and security. Then that I would, because she knows her culture well, she has lived there for many years, she knows the Colombia well, she can teach me, guide me for some
yeah,
time. And then
yes,
men are more adaptable in the societies, because unfortunately women are more like vulnerable sometimes, because of the bad elements of the society sometimes.
yes,
And this is very unfortunate, of course, this is very sad, the reality. So that's why Colombia is, of course, the first option, and then we will see from where to that life takes us. Like a Bollywood dialogue.
yeah. The reality is that mostly girls sacrifice, like sacrifice everything for their husbands. Like mostly girls move to their husband. It doesn't mean that it can be India, it can be some other country. So they leave their families, and I think for anyone, and this is the most difficult part, to be away from your family. I think again, intercultural relation, one very big problem that you don't, one partner at least don't see his or her family regularly. Yeah, this is you. Yeah, you should think about it, of course, because some people think that it's so easy, especially if you are from like far away countries. It's like if you are from neighboring countries, it's okay, you can visit like regularly. But like this, for example, if you move to Colombia, you won't be able to see your parents. If Erika moves to India, for example, she would be far away from her family. Yeah, these things, yeah, of course.
Yes, no, well, of course, but we understand is that of course, for many years we have lived with our parents, and now it is for a different phase in life, and we have to dedicate more time in our future, for our future, for our own family
Yeah,
also. And the hard truth is, you cannot live with your parents whole your life, and at one moment your parents will leave you, like they will go to the other world and everything. So you cannot base everything over that. That's why also.
yes, yes, of course. Yeah. Yeah, I just saying because you know that Indians, they're very attached to the family. Yeah. It's like
Yeah,
that's why,
that is true. That
yes,
is true. That is
yes,
true.
yes. And that's why after marriage the girl comes to the like to the guy's home, yeah, and they live all together, yeah. So it's a pretty normal thing, yeah. For the Westerner it's
Yes.
something, yeah, how how I can live like 15 people in one house? No, no way. Yes, there are many things, yeah, which are totally different. But of course, it's important to be open-minded. I think that's what you said, yeah. So I would thank both of you. It was really nice meeting you today. I enjoyed our conversation. I was trying to catch up some Spanish. At least I'm happy that I understood something. I'm not completely zero. Thank God. I thought that I would be sitting like, oh my God, I don't understand anything. No, that's not true. I would like to thank you, Vishal, for translating us everything, for explaining everything, and yeah, it was
Mhm.
really great. It was first time when I had an interview in two languages, and it was I had a lot of fun. Yeah, really, and I hope our listeners as well. So I would like to thank everyone who were listening
Mhm.
us today. And if you couldn't join us live, yeah, I will save our interview so you can watch later. Yeah. So thanks a lot, guys, for your time. First of all, because I told you my interviews are always very long. I'm
No,
sorry about that. Yeah,
no, no,
yeah,
no.
but I
Yeah, we
always have
loved it.
yes.
Mhm.
So I really hope that you will be together very, very soon. I just wish you like to reunion
Yeah,
as soon as possible because I know it's extremely difficult. Yeah, yeah, you
yeah,
know, you are a resource for me. Yes, really, because I know it's not easy at all. So I really hope that
yes,
next time we meet, you would be together. So I will invite you to my
yes.
account. Yeah,
Mhm.
not like this. That would be great.
And we will share many experiences with you guys. So mi amor, entonces le está agradeciendo a nosotros para esa reunión, para ese tiempo, para todo lo que hemos hablado. Entonces, yo quiero, pues personalmente yo quiero que tú agregas también tus palabras para como en resumen, ¿no?
Bueno,
Y para agradecer y para mencionar. Y también, por favor, aprovecha a mencionar nuestro canal. Ja, ja, ja.
ok, dale.
Sí.
So you trust?
Sí, por favor.
Yes, what I said. Yes.
Yeah. No, she will have she has something to say, or
Ah,
as a thank you. Yeah.
yes.
Sí, mi amor, por favor.
Vale. Pues muchísimas gracias por la invitación a esta hermosa página. Es bueno poder encontrar más personas que quizás están pasando por la misma situación que, digamos, nosotros, que es tener una relación a distancia. Sin embargo, yo les quiero decir que mientras ustedes quieran hacer algo, se puede. Todo va desde el querer. Entonces, no olviden suscribirse a nuestro canal de YouTube, que somos India Colombia Vlogs. Y cualquier pregunta, duda que tengan también, ahí estaremos respondiéndoles. Gracias. Thank you.
Exacto. Muchas gracias, mi amor. Sí. So no, we were also promoting ourselves, our YouTube channel, Somos India Colombia, and you can follow us, and we are exploring both of the countries, and also we are talking about the relationships and giving the advices in a certain way, because we don't learn these things about relationship until we are in a one relationship, and we also receive many words of advices and experiences people share with us about relationship. We also learn from them, and this is how we would like to help other people also, because sometimes for certain misunderstandings, for some like little bit of skirmishes, some a little bit of fights, people separate, they start looking for other people, and they like me and Erika, we have fought a lot, like and in long distance you block other people and bye bye, you don't have nothing to do. You cannot, you can just wait, and you cannot, there is no other way to communicate. So we have fought also. So it's not everything like the flower, the garden flower and everything. It's not like love languages. So we advise, we give some of the tips so that you can help. Of course everybody is intelligent, but sometimes we lack experience, so we share it, like we fought over this thing, so you should not fight over this thing. We managed it, we learned about our partner after 5 months, so we give you advice so that you can know her in 1 month. Or if an Indian guy or Indian girl is trying to like fraud, no, I would say, but cheat you in certain way, like the parents, she's not mentioning about the relationship, or he is not mentioning about the relationship to her parents, to his parents, like these type of things, so that you can protect
Yeah.
yourself in the relationship. And not because if you are a girl and if you come to India for a boy who is lying to you, well, it's like a life threatening thing for you, because you don't know the guy, and it can be very dangerous. So these type of things we talk about in our channel, and also we have Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and last but not the least, I would like to thank Laura also. Because of her, we get to interact more with more people, more intercultural couples, and we also got some followers also.
Yes.
Yes. So thank you very much to you also.
And I hope you will get to know other couples, because I mentioned some Colombian girls who are married to Indian guys. So actually, there are quite a few couples like that. get in touch with them.
Yes,
I'm always happy to help in any way I can, yeah. And I like actually to bring people together. And of course, we are like-minded people. We have so much in common, I would say, yeah. Because and India always was always something special country for me, yeah. That's why I can understand. And one thing what you mentioned, I think it's very important that you are talking about these things, yeah, because the first red flag, I would say, if an Indian guy doesn't tell his parents about a girl, then this is something wrong, something fishy, because I know that a
exactly.
lot of guys, they are very afraid of the parents, of their reaction. They might just say, oh, please wait, I will
Uh-huh.
tell you in 1 month and 2 months, please, my mother is sick, this and that, just find the different ways to escape.
Yeah,
uh, then you should be really thinking carefully, yeah, that something is not right, yeah, something is might
exactly.
be. So it's really great that you are openly talking about all these things. You are not getting offended, yeah. I don't want to say that all Indians are like that, but you
No, no,
know what
no.
I mean, yeah. Yes,
Yes, yes, exactly.
yes,
No, we know about these realities. That's why we talk, so that other people, other like women or men don't get their, don't get disappointed or get in a situation more difficult. Because one thing is talking on the phone, on the video calls and everything, and other thing is to know that person in life, in present situation, and it can be many like it can be hard, yeah, it can be difficult and it can be dangerous, so we have to protect ourselves.
yes, of course, indeed, yeah. And some people can be very good actors. They can play very nice on the internet,
Yes,
yeah. And
yes, yes,
they can
exactly.
never like, okay, if you ask the guy, please show me your house, like where do you live, he can easily go to some
Uh-huh.
friend, okay, oh yes, this is my
Yeah,
house, yeah. But
this is my apartment, this
my
is my car,
swimming pool,
you know.
yes. And then you come to India and you see a little
You see
tiny hut
nothing.
in the
Yes,
reality.
yes,
So you should be careful. I think it's not only about Indians, about anyone on internet. There are so many cheats. It's like you have to be careful. Yes, and yes, great
yes,
talk
yes, yes.
about that. Yeah, so I would like to invite everyone to your YouTube channel. I will write a link, yeah, in the comments or something, so that people can click. And I'm not sure if they can click. Yeah, that's the problem with Instagram. So
Yeah.
they are not clickable.
Oh,
Yes, yeah. So that they know more about you, and of course, I hope more people will follow you as well. Genuine people, not like not like the real. Oh
yes,
yeah, also creepy people whom we don't need. Yeah, so thanks again for this wonderful conversation, and I would love to meet you again. Yeah, so if you're ready to mentor me again,
yes.
I'm always open to any type of
Of course,
conversation.
anytime we are happy to help.
Yeah,
And again, thank to you also. You are a kind, good person who is doing a great job, helping other people and trying to find genuine people on internet who are building their relationships, who are helping other people also. And on your Instagram page, I have seen many lovely stories, and I read them and I felt like, wow. So like we are not alone, and people are really in love in spite of their color, their beauty, their sense of beauty. I would say stereotypes, their countries and everything. So it's lovely what you do. Yes,
very
fantastic,
much.
Laura.
Yeah, it's my goal actually to show people that intercultural relation can be very beautiful, can be very successful. And sometimes I'm kind of wondering when I'm reading some stories, I'm just, oh wow, how is it possible? How did they meet each other? It's like from totally different cultures, and they're still happy together. It's like, and my heart feels so happy, full of joy. Yeah, because I'm really glad that I started this project. It just came to my mind, like, one day, all of a sudden. I didn't think about it, but I met so many wonderful people. So now I have friends everywhere. Wherever I
Yes,
go, if I come to Colombia, I will surely meet you guys. Yes, or in India, who knows, wherever. Or if you're,
yes,
or,
yeah,
yes, please, welcome. Yes. So with
exactly.
this,
And let me
yes, please
no,
say.
just this is just a slight cute point. that when you marry, when you have a girlfriend or boyfriend from the same country, then a certain aspect, certain things of that person, certain habits remind you of that person. But in the intercultural thing, for example, if I suddenly hear Colombia, I see, oh wow, I remember Erika, and if she hears India in certain way, she remembers me. Oh, okay. So the whole country, you adapt the whole country in the intercultural relationship. No, it's not the habit of the person, but the whole country. Everybody, if somebody mentions Colombia, it's like, oh wow, yeah, it's my country also. It's Erika's
Yes,
country. So it's lovely. It's very lovely.
indeed. Yeah, and now when I just because I know that Erika is from Colombia and you're from India. That's why when I came to know you guys, I just started thinking about other couples whom I can introduce to you. Yeah, because I know a few couples. Yeah, they're also very friendly, very nice. So I hope you will be in touch. Maybe you can meet, become friends. Yeah, that's wonderful. Actually,
Yes,
that's
yes.
my goal. You know,
We invite everybody.
yes, it's I met a few of my followers, and I never met them before. It was just first time, and I felt like we are friends forever, like for many years. I felt so natural, like I knew them for years already. So it's amazing feeling, yeah, that you are just think that okay, we are just talking online, we will never meet, but you never know. And yeah, that's
Yes, yeah. We hope for the good. Hope for the good and best for everybody, for us, for you, for all the people who will be watching this video, and for the future, and for the loved ones who have relationships like from the long distance relationship, that they get more success in that, more progress, more love and everything, and their families are okay with that. They work it out and they stay together. The
yeah.
couples. We hope for
I
that.
just wish
Yeah, we pray to
everyone a
God.
lot of happiness, and I just hope that all all couples who are not together at the moment, yeah, they will be together as soon as possible. So I wish you the same, yeah, because just let's
Thank
pray.
you very
this
much.
this year you will be together, yeah, forever. I just pray for that.
Yeah, thank
Yes.
you. Thank you very much.
Yes, thanks again for your time. Yeah, for this wonderful conversation, for all your suggestions. Yeah, I hope that everyone will listen to you carefully. Yes, and think twice before getting into intercultural relationship. Yeah, that's actually my goal, that people start thinking and yeah, not just blindly wish someone from a different country. Yeah, there should be reason. They should analyze. Yeah,
Yeah, appreciate what you have.
yes, indeed. Yes, so I will save our interview for everyone so that other people can watch. But I just noticed a comment that my videos are not visible on the page. So I'm kind of surprised because, I can see everything. I don't know if you see on my page my previous.
Might be their connection.
Yeah, no, because I just saw a comment that the guy wrote that he doesn't see my previous interview, but I saved it and I see it on my page, but he doesn't see it.
Ah,
So I'm kind of pretty worried. I hope it would be fine. So just let me know if you can see it after I save it, in case.
okay, yeah.
Because I
Mhm.
will also add you so that it appears on your page as well, so that you can also watch it. Or
Okay, yeah,
I think
yeah,
it
of
would
course. Great, thank
best
you.
option, because then you can also save it, you can edit if you need something to do with it, because
Mhm.
yes. Okay, I will not take more of your time. Thanks a lot again, and I hope we will meet again and talk about something else. I'm always open and ready for that. Muchas
Yes. Muchas gracias. A ti
Yeah,
también.
I'm sorry. I can't say much more, yeah, but I think Erika can understand what I mean. Yes, and बहुत धन्यवाद.
शुक्रिया.
Yeah, फिर मिलेंगे. Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Guys,
Thank you,
it's
everybody.
morning
Muchas
for
gracias.
you, it's night. Yes, for me, it's also evening. Yes, so a wonderful morning and a wonderful night, evening. See you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Ciao.